Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today it's another episode of LTFC Weekly. If you guys do not know what LTFC Weekly is, basically I cover everything to do with Luton and the Championship over the last 7 days. And this week loads of information has come out. So this video is going to be a long one, but hopefully I can not talk for ages and get on with the video. But before I do get on with this video, can we drop a like on this video? Can we smash 60 likes? That's the like target for this video. Can we hit 60 likes for this video? Comment down below your thoughts about this week in general. I will ask you questions throughout the video, so let me know your thoughts to the questions which I ask you. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you guys want to become a member of my channel, then click the link down below. You get exclusive perks if you guys want to become a member. So let's get on with the video. So we're starting off with Monday. A few weeks ago I did mention that Luton were linked with a left back at Liverpool called Adam Lewis. We were rumoured to be getting him on loan. However, on Monday, it came out that he was going on loan to France. He's playing in the French league. So Adam Lewis will not be coming to Luton Town. Looking at former Luton Town players, Jake Jervis didn't really have the best of times at Luton. He's gone to Finland. He's moved abroad. I don't know why. It's a strange move considering he was playing for Salford last season, but he has gone to Finland to play football over there. Talking about former Luton Town players, Steve McNulty has gone down a division and has signed for a team called Witton Albion. Fan favourite Steve McNulty, he had a brilliant time at the club. Obviously due to personal reasons he had to move up north, but I love Steve McNulty. A true professional, someone who you just don't expect to be a professional footballer, but has done so well in his career. But obviously we do wish him all the best at Witton Albion. And the last bit of information that came out on Monday, James Collins did not get called up for the Ireland squad, which is, I suppose, great news because he gets to stay with the Luton squad. He gets to gel with the new players when we do eventually sign new players. And yeah, we can focus about him, obviously embedding him into the style of play which we're going to play in the Championship season. And also he doesn't get injured for Ireland, which means he will play regular for us in the season. Moving on to Tuesday, former Luton Town player Jacob Butterfield says that Luton will stay out of trouble this season, so Luton will not be facing a relegation battle, which is really nice for him to say. He's currently on trial at Wigan as well in League One, so it'd be interesting to see where he goes because he has played pretty much Championship football for many years now, but obviously we didn't offer him a new contract and he's still looking for another club. It also came out on Tuesday that the EFL said that Derby will not be facing any charges. Now, Derby were meant to have either point deductions or fines. They're not getting anything, so they're getting away with what they did. I don't know exactly what they did. I think it's regards to the sponsorship and the selling the stadium, but yeah, Derby are not going to face any charges, which some fans are slightly annoyed with, from other clubs, especially Sheffield Wednesday fans. But yeah, Derby will not be facing any charges with the EFL. On Tuesday as well, we did have a game. We had a pre-season friendly against Woolstone and Luton won 3-0. Moving on to Wednesday. Now, after the game against Woolstone in the pre-season friendly, Nathan Jones did an interview and he said a lot of information in that interview which is quite useful to us and interesting for us to hear, as he did mention that he wants to sign 1 to 2 players before the game against Norwich. Now, in the interview after the Northampton game, he did actually mention more signings, but I'll get to that later on in the video. But yes, before Norwich, Nathan wants us to sign 1 or 2 players. I believe we need a lot more than 1 or 2 players. In that same interview, Nathan Jones did say that Harry Isted will go out on loan to Woolstone when the time is correct. I've got a feeling that he will end up going to them 1 month into the season when everything is all sorted with us, and then we'll send him out on loan to Woolstone. Obviously he will be playing in the National League, so 1 step above which he was currently playing last season. On Wednesday it came out that all Football League fans will be able to watch their team play on iFollow just like we did last season in the final 9 games. Obviously we don't want that, but there's nothing we can currently do at this moment in time due to the government setting rules. Talking about watching games online, Watford versus Luton game is not on Sky. I don't understand why. But yes, that game is not on Sky, so we will have to watch the Watford versus Luton game on iFollow. And the last bit of information that came out on Wednesday was Brighton sold 2,500 tickets for their game against Chelsea on the weekend, and that was the first game which allowed fans back into the stadium. So the first professional clubs using like the social distance rules within a stadium, and let's be honest, it looked awful. I'm not a fan of it. It looks awful, but that does look like it's the way forward for now, which is disappointing to see. It does look awful, but I suppose there's nothing we can do about it if the rules are stating that things have to be done a certain way. Moving on to Thursday, it did come out that Norwich will be missing 15 players for the game against Luton. This is due to Norwich players going out on international duty. Normally we don't play like the Carabao Cup games on a Saturday. Although they are missing 15 players, their squad is still very strong. So we're still going to have a good test, but obviously it's still like an advantage for us because Norwich are missing 15 players. Some more information that came out on Thursday. Clark said that he's ready to test himself in the Championship, and I have to say, in the 2 pre-season friendlies which I've watched him play, he looks really good. Very quick, very good with the ball at his feet. So I'm really looking forward to actually watching him play in the Championship and seeing what he can actually do. Talking about former Luton Town players, Donovan Daniels has signed for Crewe. We released Daniels. I don't think we believed he was good enough for the Championship. I didn't really think much of him when he was at Luton, but yeah, he has signed for Crewe in League One. Moving on to Saturday, Luton got a 3-0 win against Northampton. I done a match reaction for the game against Northampton as it was live on YouTube, so if you guys want to check that out, then go on my channel and just watch the video. I wasn't happy for the first hour in that game, but when we made the 9 changes, I was a lot more happier. The second half was a much better performance from us. Nathan Jones did an interview after the game, and he said a few things which a lot of Luton fans are very happy to hear. So the first bit of information he said in his interview was that James Bree is pretty much likely going to return. Now, he obviously said that he's very interested in James Bree. He didn't fully come out and say that we're going to sign him, but you can tell by his reaction, his body language, that we are pretty much going in for him, and he's very likely going to sign for Luton. We just need to do those final little bits in the deal to confirm him coming to the club. But from the interview, it looks very likely that James Bree is returning back to Luton and on a permanent deal. He also said in that interview that he wants 2 signings done by Norwich, but he said he actually wants more. He says he wants 2 signings done for Norwich, but hopefully we can do more. That's why I said, although he's saying throughout the week he wants 1 or 2 players in, he actually wants more than 1 or 2 players. It's just, I don't know why he's saying just 1 or 2 players, but it's clear as day that he wants more than 2 players. He wants a right back, he wants a centre back, he wants a left back. So he wants more than 2 players next week. But if the deal can't get done by next week, hopefully the week after. In his interview, he also doesn't rule out Carter Vickers, which is quite interesting to hear because Luton are linked with another centre-back. So if Luton sign that centre-back, does that mean Carter Vickers won't sign? Or does it mean that we're going to sign both players? But he did say he wasn't ruling out Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers is a lot more difficult because there will be a lot more money involved. But hopefully behind the scenes, we are trying to get that deal done. And just like I said, Luton have been linked with another centre-back. Now, the reason why we have been linked with this centre-back is because Charlton manager Lee Bowyer has come out and said that we are after one of his players. 25-year-old centre-back Tom Lockyer has been offered a 3-year deal by Luton, and obviously this was confirmed by Lee Bowyer in his interview after the Charlton friendly which they had. Now, in Tom Lockyer's contract, there is a clause which states that if Charlton get relegated, he can leave on a free to any other club, which is a fantastic clause for a team like us who want to take advantage. This will be a fantastic signing for us. We desperately need a defender, a player with championship experience. He has that, also at a very good age as well. He will improve our defence massively. I believe he's a better version than Matty Pearson, better passing, better tackling as well. And Charlton fans are so devastated that he's actually leaving them for Luton. Obviously, this hasn't been confirmed by Luton, but when like a manager from another team confirms it, it's pretty much like dead certain that it's going to happen. So in the next couple of days, I'm expecting Luton to announce the signing of Tom Lockyer. Also, in Nathan Jones' interview, which he did after the game against Northampton, he revealed that Dan Potts, now we haven't seen him for quite a while. The reason for it is because he's got a injury, basically. He hasn't played like the last couple of friendlies due to an injury which he picked up in training. So Dan Potts will miss the opening first couple of games into the season due to this injury, but it's nothing major. He's probably just pulled a muscle, or he's got a strain in his groin or something silly like that. But yeah, he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Now, obviously, last week I did mention that Izzy Brown has signed for Sheffield Wednesday on loan. Now, it actually came out in Jones's interview like yesterday against Northampton that Luton didn't even attempt to sign him. So Izzy Brown must not be like a Nathan Jones type of player if we didn't even go in for him. And finally, today on Sunday, Nathan did say in his interview, but it just came out today, that O'Kane is very unlikely to return anytime soon. Obviously, he had a massive injury, so it does take a while for him to recover from this big injury, but don't expect O'Kane anytime soon. I don't think we'll see O'Kane until at least Christmas time anyway, so hopefully we do see him a lot sooner than that, but we don't want to rush him back. We want him to come back to his very best, and we want him to perform really well for us in the Championship. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of the video. A big week for us. So much information has come out this week. So guys, let me know your thoughts down below about this week. What's your thoughts on us signing this Charlton centre-back, Tom Lockyer? Let me know. Are you happy that we are going in for this player? Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, do you think Carter Vickers will sign for us? Let me know down below. Like I said, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Like I've said, guys, if you want to become a member on my channel, then click the link down below. Follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video.